Welcome to Stop 2 at the second Bluebell Arts Culture Night Poetry Trail in Derry.
Maria the metalhead said that jazz is dead. Her words, they cut deep, they bled gems beat dry. I try to keep it real, says he. I spiel, my mechanism spiel, it just reels. See, there's no lucky spun when you're finding your swing. If music's your thing, then you gotta let it sing. Sing, don't bring the bad juju just 'cause the vibe ain't you.
AF1 lands, DFW rejoices, JVK glows, LHO shoots, JFK dies, LBJ succeeds, all RIP.
We're sat here in the quite wonderful Little Acorns bookstore, where again a couple of poets and possibly the shop proprietor will do a short poem. This is a poem called Absent. It's one of those poems that I wrote it and then you look at it and you think there's actually something absent from this. I need to put something else into it. My darling, remember, the doom will be mine if I stay. I write these words to tease my tongue, remembering then when we were young and brightest blades that danced through town. Those upright days of no come down. We thought the world just brass and muck.
This is a bookshop one. I love improvised bookmarks, life's detritus of starts and stops, tucked into pages, left in the dark, until they drop out from books bought in second-hand shops. Many treasures I've placed myself, snug in old tomes that sit on the shelf, fragments of memory that idly wait, until chanced upon by fate, keys to my past, but not always by date. They are maps to my previous lives, those whimsical dog-eared archives, where grocery receipts provide a repast of further food for thought, the last lingering echoes of flashes from my past. In one of my oldest books, I find myself grip an old yellow ticket for a one-way trip on a Dublin bus. This flimsy slip, once spewed from a conductor's machine, buys another trip down memory lane. I've treasured that book through most of my life. I've shipped it too across oceans, flown it by air, here and there to God knows where. A remarkable journey for a sixpenny fare. Thank you.
Straight. Are we history? My heart and I pack a rucksack of gold kisses in proud green rain. How I read to you, you played with my hair. You drew my portrait, I painted yours. You brought me daffodils, breakfast. I wore your socks, you stole mine. Odd they were then, odd we are now. We'd meet in corner bars, hide from army crouch alert, scribble dirt doodles, score words, firing our flesh and tongues tore up against the city walls. And shots of cheap warm cider, brandy, Sundays sweet with sunning pleasure, terrified into tempestuous chaos, and did not answer the phone.
A nothingness is the pre-reaction to somethingness, in which we dismissed in the ignorance of our post-primitive bliss. This was the amount of sense that was dispensed when blades of glory got gory over nothing but a story. See, it was just a story. But it definitely happened this way. And it definitely didn't happen in the way in which we said it happened originally, because we define the definition of definitely according to the book of how we wrote it. Am I making sense yet? Thank you.
Genuflect, boy. Show some respect to lords and gods, to your masters. Obey our laws. And here, I'll pause. My skin is alabaster, but let's just say white. And in the sight of the president and his minions, I'll still stay safe when I express my thoughts and my opinions. But if you take the knee when you're not like me, then that's disrespecting the nation. You're an ungrateful wretch, son of a bitch. We demand an explanation.
Ubi at Arby. I was a pilgrim to Windsor Castle once for a free festival organised by Bill Ubi Dwyer, a beardy old guy, probably late 30s, whom we knew as Pagan Bill, an immature student on campus. In Belfield's Theatre L one day, clad in yellow cape with smiley face, Bill usurped the podium to say a black mass before our lecture on Ulysses. In mock consecration, stately, plump Bill raised a 10 woodbine.
Anahorish, my place of clear water, the first hill in the world, where springs washed into the shiny grass, and the darkened cobbles in the bed of a lead. Anahorish, soft gradient of constant foul mill.
We were bemused when it first appeared, a brand new borderline that seared. 300 miles long, not half an inch thick, it would surely be gone in no more than a tick. For that line was never meant to be more than a temporary boundary. We trusted Feetham, Fisher and McNeil to make huge transfers, not a backroom deal. Fermanagh to Rome and Derry City left out. South Armagh with Uri moved to the south. What would be left up north could never persist, and the border would vanish into our Celtic mist.